starter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Sacramento, that's at the point with Heel to his side. They're the backcourt. Wallace is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Now here's Conley. Mitchell wide open. Offensive rebound. Ingles. Yes, that goes in. Ingles has got the first basket of the game for Utah.
Right there, it's who wants the basketball the most, and it's Joe Ingles creating the extra possession.
Outside, Fox. From 11 feet away, basket good. Opening day, Steve, for some teams it's a fresh start, and for others it's the first step towards settling unfinished business, taking care of what they didn't do the previous season.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I think those teams that came very close to maybe winning a championship or being there, those are the guys that are hungry, and those are the organization. They are chomping at the bit to start the season.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Wallace dishes to Heel. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
This is the elite defense Mitchell provides, and you've got to love how he competes.
A fantastic dunk, and he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 28-point game against New Orleans. He had stolen by Ingles. He feeds it to Mitchell for the finish, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's quality basketball. Turn him over on the defensive end. Ingles, aware, kicks the ball ahead.
Fox kicks to Parker. They kick out to Heel. Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Ingles. He had a strong showing last season. He averaged about 12 points per game last year, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And Fox has it in the corner. Pass to Wallace. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Really a sponge. Donovan Mitchell watches a ton of film, accepts coaching, and applies it. A big part of his rise to stardom.
That's good from Barnes.
Barnes, the former Tar Heel, is usually lights out from the charity stripe.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. A pass to Fox. It's up a 3. Shot clock reset for Sacramento. Here's Wallace. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And the early success of Mitchell speaks to his ability to absorb and take coaching.
Yes, credit that coaching staff, putting him in position to succeed, helping him also to develop. His decision-making is growing game by game.
Please check in for Wendell Carter.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Buddy Hield. Good season for him last year. 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency from 3 last year, top 10 in the league, he's truly a dead-eye shooter when he gets it going. Conley's shot is off. The Kings trail by 3. Stolen by Michael Conley. Mitchell outside. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now the pass to Markkanen. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Ingles. Back to Markkanen. Bradley trying to break free. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. Smitty, you watch Markkanen. He's just built for the modern NBA.
Yes, he's an incredible weapon on the pick and pop with his shooting touch. You can see that being his go-to move, Kevin, for a long time.
Find the lane. One shot.
And for a player that didn't come in with a lot of fanfare to the NBA, Markkanen is one of the top young players in the league.
Yeah, call him the marksman or the finisher. Call him Larry Bird, if you like. Fantastic stretch 4, who showed he could be a focal point of an offense, can play with an edge as well, and is just scratching the surface of his potential.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Bradley against Wallace. Bradley passes to Conley. Back to Bradley. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
And here is Fox. Hield outside. From past the arc. That shot no good. Conley finds Markkanen. Got a piece of it. Here's Mitchell. Good D by Hield.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Fox looking it over. Passes it to Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Yeah, instinctively too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator, and that's one reason why his team is playing well.
Now here's Mitchell. 11-point game his last outing. Pass to Conley. Fires for 3. No good that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. The wide open look here for Fox. Off target from outside. So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Hield against Mitchell. Second chance shot. That one doesn't go. Nice defense from Wallace. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
For Sacramento, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the first one drops. You know, Steve, the 2018 rookie class really burst out onto the scene. What has impressed you most about that group?
I think a couple things, Kevin. First of all, they're very talented. They handle themselves extremely well off the court. But most of those guys were able to last through the rookie wall and play pretty much 75 to 82 games.
Yeah, really put their fingerprints on their team, didn't they?
They did, and a lot of those guys are leaders.
Fox hits them both. Utah calls timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
We'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Number one, the Kings.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Moutier against Bogdanovich. Pass to Clarkson from outside the arc. A reverse, and it's Bradley laying it in. Bradley's got his second bucket of the night.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
There's the pass to Fox. One-on-one here. White, wide open. He fires. Misses the three. Niang. Bogdanovich against Moutier. And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 15. And the shot is long.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to White. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Kings. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
Really a game to forget, all because they spent most of it hacking away.
Bulls can't get it to go in. And so White will bring it up for the Jazz. 6-point lead. Clarkson dishes to Moutier. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
There's 1:38 left in the first. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. White's running, and it's sent back by Waltz. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Harry Giles is checked in for the Kings. Carter, he's checked in for the Jazz. Here is Carter. Clarkson looking for an opening. To the paint. Here's Moutier, and it's blocked. Bielitsa against Carter. Bielitsa passes to Bogdanovich, and that one good.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
White bounce pass. Poked away. It's Carter, high post. Holmes on him. Here's Moutier. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Smitty, as tough as they are on D, the Jazz have been middle of the pack offensively. How will they improve there?
You know, GA, they can be a top 10 offense. The 2 things that have held them back are turnovers and poor free throw shooting.
First one falls for him. And the Kings making a change here. Ben's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
And even as a rookie, you could see the consistency game to game from Wendell Carter. Very dependable on the glass and on the scoreboard for a player so young.
Now here's Moutier. Can't hit that one. Bogdanovich looking around. Elbow shot is on the way.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And so it's Utah bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
The Kings trail by 7. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so for the Jazz, we've got White. He's out there with Emmanuel Moutier. Wendell Carter is out there with Clarkson. And it's Niang in at the 4-man position. Moutier kicks to Carter. Moutier passed to Clarkson. Over Bielitsa. And it falls over the rim and in. Clarkson's got his first points of the night. The Kings shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Bazemore dishes to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
That's the Bielitsa. Pass to Len. Sacramento needs to get off a shot from deep 3-point range, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And here's some numbers on Bazemore. Last season's performance for him averaged about 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Moutier with the basket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
White the pass to Carter. He dishes it to Clarkson. Back to Carter. He kicks to White. Shoots. And Utah again with the bucket.
There's a built-in respect for coaches who played in the NBA. The Jazz, Quinn Snyder, never made it that far. But as a point guard, he helped Duke make 3 Final Four appearances.
Here's Bogdanovich after the basket by Utah. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Smitty, Snyder also an All-American in high school, 2-time Washington State Basketball Player of the Year in high school.
Led Mercer Island to a state title and then experienced coaching in college, the G League, and abroad. He's a lifer, and he's been around the game far and wide.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Hey, Steve, if your team is holding on to a narrow lead, which player do you want defending that last shot of the game?
I would say Kawhi Leonard, Giannis because of his length, Paul George, Draymond Green, and I really love Klay Thompson. Not that he's going to block the shot, but he always stays in position.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Jazz leading by 9. Conley dishes to Carter. Kicks to Mitchell. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Bazemore, an excellent shot blocker for his size. His 7-foot wingspan catches you off guard.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. They've led by as many as 11 points. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Bazemore. Shot clock at 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good as the jump shot falls. Mitchell's got 8.
Donovan Mitchell, he covers every base, even showing the touch from mid-range.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Parker. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Over Conley. Bogdanovich, know what? Utah leading by 9. The pass to Markkanen. Now Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, that's easy offense. Hard to stay in front of Mitchell. It takes a collective effort defensively.
Bazemore against Mitchell. 11 feet away, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to Oklahoma City. On the wing, Mitchell. Carter outside. Mitchell outside. Conley for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Conley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end of the catch.
Barnes outside to stop the run. Scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Markkanen finds Mitchell. Bogdanovich against Conley. And he converts the layup. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento. And over the course of his career, Mike Conley taking on more and more of the leadership mantle.
He's embraced it, Kevin, and he said letting his hair down was a way of letting go and just being confident in himself.
Some changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Len. Buddy Hield comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Bogdanovich. And Utah also making a switch. Bradley's checked in for Carter. Now, here's Holmes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kings moving the ball around. Barnes outside. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And the rejection by Holmes. Markkanen, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, I'll tell you, Markkanen's not a guy you want to send to the line. Excellent foul shooting.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I can step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my area shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a four-point line.
Now here's Barnes. 8 points for him. Here's Ingles. Passes it to Conley. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
One shot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Last season, Mike Conley became the Grizzlies' all-time leader in points scored. He was already first in assists, steals, and three-pointers.
Wallace is checked in for Parker.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Smitty, when it's all said and done, Mike Conley's jersey has to go in the Memphis Raptors.
Absolutely. Over a decade in a Grizzlies uniform, he helped lead them to the best years in franchise history.
And it's Wallace with the jam.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
Markkanen passes to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Kings trail by 17. Has to Hield. the wing, Barnes. Wallace trying to break free, but they recover it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All right, a chance to look at stats for Mike Conley. Last season, he played outstanding. Last year averaged 21 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with his play here of late.
Therein lies the question. Has he reached a new level in his game, or is this just a hot streak that'll eventually cool down? We'll see.
That free throw good from Holmes. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter. Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Fox against Conley. Fox passes to Barnes. Pass to Wallace. A rebound by the Jazz. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And his teammates call him old man, say he looks like a 40-year-old farmer, but Joe Ingles, Smitty, much more than meets the eye.
You know what, Kevin? He's a star in his role. He's gotten better and better. He's a guy who can impact winning on a nightly basis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
What we're seeing lately from Ingles, he's a two-way threat, has the size, length, and instincts to affect both ends of the floor.
And the Kings making a change here. Bielitsa's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Conley against Fox. Up top, Hield. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Conley, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
How about that from Conley? The little guy taking it inside and forcing the issue.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
George Niang, he's checked in for Utah. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Joe Ingles. And Conley drops them both.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Fox kicks to Hield. The pass to Holmes. Passes to Hield. Sacramento again missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. Number 1, the Kings.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Moutier is checked in for Utah. He hits both from the stripe. 1:12 left in the second quarter. Now here's Hield. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside, Fox. And that one is good.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Jazz leading by 21. Pass to Moutier. Here's Bradley. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The layup missed. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Aston Yang. Back to Conley. Step back shot. And it's Fox with the rebound.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Kenny, what do you think?
You had to love the persistence they showed on the offensive boards in the first 2 quarters. They put everything they had into cleaning that glass, and they came away with a lot of second chance points and a healthy halftime lead to show for it. And they're in a great position right now.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
They were not running an efficient offense. The shot selection has to improve. It's as simple as that. Too many guys working as individuals, not as a team. They need to work as a unit, Ernie. Move the ball.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Parker out there with Wallace, and it's Fox in at the 1 spot. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Here is Conley. Carter outside. Mitchell outside. Overhealed, and there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Carter. 16 points for Donovan Mitchell. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. 19-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Now here's Conley. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Utah gets it back. Carter. Nice defense from Wallace.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. 7 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And no doubt Fox has a scorer's mentality. He is constantly in attack mode.
Here's Conley after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Mitchell outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Kings trail by 20. And at 6'3", Donovan Mitchell able to play shooting guard or point guard. What do you think is his best position?
You know, Kevin, he will tell you he can do both. Versatile enough to play and defend multiple positions, but I like him at the 2-guard position.
And Utah has possession. The Kings getting the bucket. Carter kicks to Mitchell. And that one is off. Good D by Hield. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Fox. The teardrop falls in. Fox has got 9.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now here's Conley. He's got 12. And stolen by Barnes. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Conley against Fox. Conley into the lane. From deep Ingles. Another miss by Utah. The Kings trail by 14. Hield the pass to Fox. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's the step back. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Conley finds Markkanen. Mitchell is double. Carter outside. This one for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Sacramento.
The Jazz have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Lenz checked in for Wallace. Giles comes in for Jabari Parker. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Bogdanovich in for Buddy Hield. The Jazz also changing it up. Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's White in for Mike Conley. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
He was a part of that terrific draft class in 2017. Donovan Mitchell was somewhat unheralded, but may turn out to be the best of the bunch.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 13. Shoots over White. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 15 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Bogdanovich dishes to Fox. Rebound, Utah. Carter's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. No good on the triple. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. Trailing by 13. Bazemore against Clarkson. The pass to Giles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He can't hit that time. Utah's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Markkanen passes to Mitchell. And the layup falls. Mitchell's got 26 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Bazemore passes to Bogdanovich. A floater. Good D by Mitchell.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
He kicks it to Carter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That'll be his second foul of the game. So much new technology. A lot of it's so exciting, Steve. Did you see the demo of the jersey that can change a player's name and number the other day? Wow, that was something.
I did. I saw the demonstration that Adam Silver did. It is fantastic. I was thinking about myself, Kevin. I played for 7 teams. That's a lot of changing of the name and number.
Looking now at some numbers for Mudia. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 14 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
The first free throw is good. Some changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Alex Land. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Kent Bazemore. And a switcher also for Utah. Bradley's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. The Kings trail by 17. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Now here's Holmes. Outside Bogdanovich. Sacramento again missing. Jazz have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Clarkson kicks to White. Now the dish to Mudia. That one off the back iron and out. Kings have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Kings have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Utah leading by 15. Clarkson passes to Niang. Clarkson against Bielitsa. Bradley trying to break free. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
And Bielitsa kicks to Holmes. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Makes it off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 12.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Pass to Clarkson from the arc. Drills it from outside. And the Jazz lead by 16.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
1:39 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Fox. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick and roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Now here's Clarkson. He has 5. Over Bielitsa. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. It's a 14-point game. 59 seconds left to play here in the third. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Jazz shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. To the wing on the left. Pass to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got 5 rebounds tonight. Fox against White. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Here's Giles. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. His 3-pointers off the mark. Jazz leading by 14. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
A free throw good for Moutier.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Both free throws good for Moutier. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Fox with it. From deep 3-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Bradley. White is out there with Moutier. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Ingles in at the 4 slot. Now here's Moutier. 6 to shoot. Here's Bradley. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Fox against White. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Kings. And here's Moutier. Lets it go. Offensive rebound. Bradley. That one, no good.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
The 11-footer. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the rejection by Holmes. Fox passes to Bielitz. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 6th assist on the night. Utah calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Bielitz. Utah also making some changes. Markkanen, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Conley in for White. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Sacramento. Carter, he's checked in for the Jazz. The Kings trail by 12. Fox dishes to Parker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Conley kicks to Markkanen. Moutier pass to Conley. That one no good. Nice defense from Wallace. And the dunk by Barnes.
Pure hustle from Barnes in transition there. The way he runs the floor is a thing of beauty.
Conley, the pass to Markkanen. Knocks it loose. Parker with now defended by Moutier. And the dunk by Parker.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Here's Moutier after the Kings pick up 2. Out to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. They can use a bucket. Markkanen trying to break loose. Conley's shot is off. The Kings trail by 7. Over in the corner, Barnes. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And that's 15 points for Barnes.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
Now here's Moutier. Good D by Heel. Here's Parker. Rebound, Utah. Conley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Healed against Moutier. Conley dishes to Carter. Back to Conley. Takes the 3. The Jazz again can't hit it.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
And there's the pass to Markkanen. Trying to get open is Carter. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 5 assists tonight. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now, here's Fox.
Clearly a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Jazz making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Fox hits them both. Now Markkanen. Kicks it to Mitchell. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Can't emphasize this enough. This is the way Mitchell's got to play to give this team its best chance.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. The Kings trail by 7. Here's Fox. Now here's Hield. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Carter. Conley against Fox. Right side, Conley. Mitchell gets to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Over Parker. Sacramento grabs the miss. Down low, Fox. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Fox has got 23 points.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And here are the Kings now after the basket by Utah. Hield kicks to Barnes. Passes to Wallace. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Jazz leading by 5. Carter up top. Dishes to Conley. Mitchell trying to free himself. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Carter. Carter's got 3 assists now in this one. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Wallace, the pass to Hield. They get a hand on it. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Parker. Mitchell passes to Markkanen. It's good. And now a 9-point Utah lead.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Fox. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. On the wing, Barnes. Ingles covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
With his size and explosiveness, you get the feeling Barnes could live at the line. It's all about creating contact.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Barnes hits them both. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. Pass to Carter. Mitchell against Hield. Poke loose. Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Wallace has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Conley against Fox. Sacramento again missing. Jazz leading by 7. Here's Conley. Here's Markkanen. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Parker. The Kings have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. Barnes with it. In the corner, it's Hield. Cracks in the tray. Hield's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner. Loves pulling the trigger from deep.
Carter takes to Mitchell. Always with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Barnes. Oh, in the dunk by Barnes.
Barnes' teammates feel comfortable with him taking the shot. Pressure does not seem to faze him in big moments.
Conley against Fox. Now here is Conley. D right on him. And the pass to Markkanen. Trying to get open his Parker. Markkanen can't get it to go. Sacramento's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. Parker dishes to Fox. Back to Parker. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And just a crucial shot by Barnes, taking upon himself and coming through.
Fox against Conley. Trying to get something going. Good work defensively by Fox. Parker passes to Barnes. Over Ingles. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Both free throws here. So now it's a two-point ball game.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Timeout called by the Kings. They trail by 2. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
'A chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Five seconds left to play in the final quarter. Barnes against Ingles. Parker left side. It's Fox atop the key. Now the feed to Wallace. Parker trying to free himself up. Oh, no good. Yes.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Fox. And here is Conley. They could win it. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sport. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here. Brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Sacramento. At the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Parker, and it's Holmes in at the 5, roaming the paint. Fox with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
And it's Carter missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Ingles dishes to Markkanen. Mitchell against Hield. The drive by Mitchell. And it goes down 2 points. Mitchell's got 35.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
Timeout called by the Kings. And Fox has it in the corner. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. 6 to shoot. That one wide left. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Utah. Here's Mitchell. Basket counts. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Donovan Mitchell is comfortable playing at all 3 levels. He's playing at his highest level tonight offensively.
The drive by Barnes. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Fox against Conley. And the rejection by Holmes. Here's Carter, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 6 points for Wendell Carter. We're in overtime. If you just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Barnes against Ingles. Now here's Barnes. He's covered closely, and the dunk by Barnes.
Got to give credit to Barnes there. Masterful job collecting speed on the drive and punching it through the basket.
Conley against Fox. Banked in off the glass. Conley's got it all tied up now for Utah.
Conley is used to these tight spots, just keeping calm and drilling the shot.
Fox against Conley. From 11 feet away. No good that time. And it's Utah the other way. 55 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. On the wing, Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Markkanen gets to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Holmes. That one a little long. Outside Fox. Some nice ball moving here by the Kings. Ingles against Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. Utah calls timeout. There's 18 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Utah with the ball. Now Conley. To take the lead. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. So it's Sacramento. Conley against Fox. Now here's Barnes. He's tightly guarded. On the wing, Hield. And right through it goes. Hield's got 4 this quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Ingles. He kicks it to Mitchell. Here's Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Count that one.
Lowry marketing making his presence felt as this game heats up.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Fox finds holes. On the wing, Barnes. Over Ingles. And that one's good, Barnes. Barnes has got 27.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now, here's Mitchell. Right side, Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Markkanen trying to break loose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Conley causes so many problems for the defense. He's quick, and he has the ability to score from anywhere.
And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. They lead by 1. Hield with the bucket.
Works that one inside nice.
Hield's gotten 4 of his 9 shots to go. Carter outside. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Markkanen. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. And he makes that one.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
Timeout called by the Kings. Kings making a change here. Wallace is checked in. And Sacramento has possession. It's a one-point game. Here's Fox. They grab their own miss. It's tipped.
And for marketing, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right.
Conley against Barnes. Mitchell outside to take the lead, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento. Doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that ties the game up.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Ingles against Barnes. Barnes slapping it down.
Barnes making up his mind early. He was going straight to the right there. Gotta love how aggressive he is.
Conley against Fox. On the wing, Ingles. Good. Nothing but net. Ingles has got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
I mean, spectacular. He's clutch. We've seen Ingles make plays in this situation before.
Ingles against Barnes. Yes!
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 2. 51 seconds left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just one. With it. They double team Conley. Parker with the steal. And Parker with a clear path to the hoop. Count it!
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow. A play that might come to define this game.
That could be a 4 to 5 point turnaround. How quickly things change.
The wide open look here for Ingles. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul. Defense, the Jazz, so they foul intentionally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
And the Jazz call time here. They're behind by 6. 23 seconds left in this second overtime period. Good stuff. What's your take, guys?
They need a quick basket here.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
With the 3. Rebound by Wallace.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
We all know Hill can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
But they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
So the Kings win it. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned. And I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last 3 years. How have you been able to battle through them?
It's been tough, to tell you the truth, but you know the race is not won to the swift, but the one to endure. So I'm trying to keep that motive.
You have certainly endured and thrived, Jabari. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.